presentation if they like at the website at DannyKlinkScale.com. So probably have done 75 to 100 of them, I would say, over the last 2.5 years, maybe not quite that many. And I wouldn't say the highlight because they were all highlights, but they did a Cancer Awareness Weekend in 2017 at the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York, and I was able to do 2 book signings there, and that was really, really a thrill.
Well, Danny, it's been a pleasure having you with me on New Directions this morning, a chance to maybe learn a little bit more about the journey that you've had, and a personal thank you from me, my friend. I'm glad that you responded to my thread when you did about my upcoming surgery. We cancer survivors, we got to stick together, don't we?
Yeah, we absolutely do. And if people are interested in the book, again, there's a book page on my website. It's available through Amazon. I did self-publish it, and it also, if you go to my website, DannyKlinkScale.com, the initial time you visit it, there'll be a pop-up ad there, and if you sign up for the Klink Scale Club, as I know you have, Terry, then you can get a free download of the audio book that I did of the book as well. So if that's a way you approach it. But for people who are interested, obviously, in sports and things like that, in addition to well-being and cancer, the book has a really strong baseball presence. It begins in the 2014 World Series, and it concludes with the 2015 World Series, each of which I covered every game of the playoffs in the World Series, covering the Royals. So there's a lot of baseball in it. There's some flashbacks to my misspent youth and things like that. So it's a combination love story, baseball book, road trip. There's a lot of stuff in it. I enjoyed doing it, and I'm glad that people have enjoyed the opportunity to read it and listen to it.
Well, it's a pleasure to finally hook back up with you. It's been too long. I've listened to you periodically, just not as often as I would have liked. It's like to have you with me talking about your journey this morning, Danny. Thanks for coming on.
I appreciate it. Thanks very much for asking.
This podcast was made possible by our great sponsors like Easton Roofing, the presenting sponsor of Kansas City Profiles at the Danny Klink Scale Reasonably Irreverent podcast. Easton Roofing, where integrity matters. We hope you enjoyed the latest Danny Klink Scale Reasonably Irreverent podcast. Come back soon for something fresh and new.